Our severe weather team coverage continues now from Port Charlotte, where the winds really picked up as the storm front moved through earlier today. Fox 4's Colton Chavez was there to give you a street-side view of that damage done to one neighborhood.
For families here on Hayworth Road, the heavy wind event that swept through Port Charlotte is going to have families doing a lot of cleanup today, involving stuff like this: branches, debris, and other types of vegetation that was swept from their front yards. But on top of that, families tell me the other thing they're going to have to tackle today is reclaiming items that they lost in the heavy wind.
The wind just came harder and harder every time, and threw all my neighbors' trash into my yard.
As Deborah Turner gives me a tour around the outside of her home, most of the items left destroyed and scattered throughout her property are things she owns.
The whole antenna just broke in half. And I was trying to unhook my umbrella because it was closed, but it got flung open, and then so there was a cord I needed to cut, but I was out there by myself and I'm yelling help, and none of my neighbors heard me, of course.
She says the wind started picking up near her house around 8 a.m. with the Fox 4 weather team tracking winds reaching 77 miles per hour near her home in Port Charlotte. And just 3 miles away, troubles continued, but for drivers trying to cross over the US 41 bridge, where they were met by deputies from the Charlotte County Sheriff's Office.
I didn't expect it to be closed.
Chris Hall, a spokesperson for the Charlotte County Sheriff's Office, said they had to close the bridge in both directions because wind was blowing debris from a construction site nearby, leaving drivers like Barbara Peterson trapped on the wrong side of the bridge.
So I've been driving around like for an hour and a half, and all the traffic lights are out.
A temporary inconvenience compared to the hours of cleanup left for homeowners on Hayworth Road, but it's an outcome Deborah Turner says could have been worse.
This is just material stuff, but I mean, I had put so much work into it to make it look nice, but nothing in comparison to losing a life.
Deborah tells me that she's lived in Southwest Florida for the past 4 or 5 years, and to my astonishment, she tells me that there was actually more damage done now than during the time when she lived here when Hurricane Irma swept through this area. In Port Charlotte, I'm Colton Chavez, Fox 4.
The damage